Hello and a warm welcome to Federal special program Capital Beat. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has made serious allegations claiming that BJP is involved in an elaborate plot to manipulate the voter data in the state ahead of 2026 assembly elections. Now, she was addressing the party workers in a mass gathering and she alleged that BJP had dispatched an agency to Bengal for the purpose of tampering with the electoral rolls, specifically targeting the voter list through a process of online data manipulation. So, and she presented a stack of documents to back her claims, saying that agencies were involved in replacing the names of existing Bengal voters with those of individuals from other states such as Haryana, Punjab, Bihar, and Gujarat without altering the unique epic number. Epic number means the elector's photo identity card number that remains unchanged. And in her accusation, Mamata Banerjee has also claimed that this method of tampering had been used previously in states like Maharashtra and Delhi during the elections to manipulate results. So, how does this manipulation really work? And if there are agencies doing it, so has this voter list manipulation become a universal pattern, as what is claimed by Mamata Banerjee? Joining me this evening is election data scientist and academician Dr. Pyare Lal Garg, who joins us from Chandigarh. So, thank you so much for joining on the Federal. My first question, sir, to you is that what Mamata Banerjee is saying that the voter list is being swapped. Now, this swapping of voters, is it really possible? And if at all, how does it really happen? How is it being done? That is what I want to know.
Uh, it is very much possible that the voter list can be tweaked, the voter list can be altered, voter list can be manipulated in favor of one or the other. How? There are procedures laid down by the Election Commission of India itself that entry of a voter can be made. There is a form number 6. You get your name entered or entered name of others. You can get the names of others deleted also. So when you can get the names of others deleted, if I want to get the names of my opponents deleted, I will get it. I will, and particularly when the election machinery is lax, or the election machinery is hand in glove with the other party, or is against me, then they will delete my names. I will read out one line. How is it important? The importance of the voter list suggested by the Election Commission itself. Recent notification. It says the Commission firmly believes that pure and updated electoral rolls are the foundation of fair, free, and credible election. Hence, intensive and sustained focus is placed upon improving its quality, health, and fidelity. This is the watchword which the Election Commission of India itself says, that the sanctity of the voter list is the sanctity of our, I will say, the republic. Because the voter list, when we elect the people, that is the heading the republic then. So in this case, what is happening? What is Mamata Banerjee saying? Is it really that authenticated? Has those many facts behind it or not? Uh, Maybe because so many politicians make statements. But one thing is there. If she is saying that there are two agencies which have been hired to alter the voter list, no, who has hired them? Has the BJP hired them? Or the ECI hired them to update the voter list? Or both of them hired independently, perchance the same agency for doing some work? Because there is no ban on these things. So Mamata Banerjee has to establish it first. But from the whole practice, which we see, whether in Delhi or in Maharashtra or in other states, we see that there is a alteration in the voters. Not only that the voters of minority community are not allowed to vote, even in Delhi, they have shown that the indelible ink was applied to the fingers that you don't go to vote. So that creates more suspicion. That gives credence to the doubts created by expressed by Mamata Banerjee, because you have put up the names of those people who are not the actual voters there. So you want to put some finger and all that. You don't want them to go to the polling booth, and somebody else is polling for them. Maybe the name has been changed, or my name has not even been changed, because the photo identity GPSA number is yours. Photo is yours on the that voter list. So once your names and the photo, the only the name has been changed, the photo and the PCI number is same, then there is every likelihood that the concerned person is not allowed to go there by one or the other manner. Somebody else is voting for it. Second part which Mamata Banerjee has said, to my mind, it is not that the people from Punjab or from Haryana or from Maharashtra or from Delhi will move to Bengal to vote at the husting. No. The basic issue is their names will be there. They have all the records. They know that these are our people. And if so many people move to Bengal, say, let us suppose it, so many people move to Bengal, then there will be chaos. Everything will be exposed. So people will not move, to my mind. The only
No,
thing
so
is the
obviously
votes
you
will
are
be.
saying that there is no physical mobility of the voters. All this is happening through the online manipulation. And if it's the online manipulation which is happening, is the nerve center in Delhi or is it happening at the state level? Because there are state election commission offices. Are they doing it? Or is it the main election commission office in Delhi?
No, it is not that pertinent to mention who is doing it. The responsibility lies with the Election Commission of India. Now, if I read the Constitution says the electoral rules. We are discussing the electoral rules, whether it is for a state or it is for the parliamentary elections or for any other election. Now, the Article 324 clearly says superintendent's direction and control of elections to be vested in an election commission. The superintendent's direction and control of the preparation of the electoral rolls, preparation of superintendents and preparation of electoral rolls for and conduct of all elections to parliament and to the legislature of every state and of elections of the offices of the president and vice president held under the constitution shall be vested. It is must, shall be vested in a commission referred to as election commission. So election commission basically by law, by constitution, it is the election commission which is responsible for the final outcome of the voter list. Who has prepared it? Somebody, maybe a clerk is there, some data entry operator is there, some booth level officer is there, some other ministry staff is there. It is a material for me. The material issue is that the electoral rolls are published by the authority of the Election Commission of India. And the electoral rolls of each state are put up by Election Commission of India on its website. The chief election officers of the states or the duties, they are only to help the election. They are not the part of the election commission that way. Election commission can always appoint people to help. So the responsibility lies with the election commission. Whosoever is working on behalf of it, it's the superintendence, it's the guidance, it's the responsibility again with the election
No,
commission.
I got your
So
point.
where
I
the,
got your point,
yeah,
Dr. Garg. But now the thing is that since Mamata Banerjee has made such a big claim that the voter list is being swapped. So if I'm
yeah,
supposing a voter in Bengal, and
yeah.
how would I come to know that my name has been swapped? Will I come to know, or will I probably I would not know till the time the election results are have been declared because I would vote for a particular party A, B, C, and supposing if that doesn't match with the vote I have given. So what happens then? I mean, how does a voter in Bengal today, and I'm talking specifically about West Bengal, because a voter in Bengal would not know that his name has been swapped with some other voter from Haryana or Gujarat, or for that matter, any other state.
No, no, this is not so. Basically, it is the duty of the election commission to upload the voter list well
Right.
before the elections are held. After the nomination, the total final voter list is there, and there is about 2 weeks time, couple
Oh,
of
so you
weeks
were
are
saying
there.
that after the nomination of the candidates is done, they should put out the final voter list.
They do put up,
Okay, they
they
do
do
put.
put up, and you can enter your name or your epic number, and you can find your polling booths and all that.
Right.
We have been doing it. So the only question is that the so many people, we have to work on faith. If we lose faith in ECI, Election Commission of India, then every say there are around 100 crore, 1,000 million voters in India who are to vote in the Lok Sabha. So 1,000 million people, how do we expect they are illiterate, they are living in the remote areas, there is no net, how will they check? They will come to know only when they go to the polling booth. And the people will tell you, your name is not there. And this is not happening with the illiterate people, it is happening in Delhi with middle class people also. So the issue is, why should it be my responsibility to see whether my name is there in the voter list or not? If I have already filled up the form, my name has been entered by their BLO and all that, their officials. I have no reason to believe that my name will not be there. So why should I go on checking time and again, unless and I want to know my polling booths and all that plan my visit for exercising my franchise right. So the issue is that we have to faith in the election commission, and the election commission has to be fair enough, which the election itself is defined, because these are the basically the pillars of our democracy. Now, the election commission has lost faith to some extent on these issues. Election commission needs to ensure the and ensure that it is fair, and assure the people that it is fair. Assure the electorate, not only electorate, but every citizen of India, because the government is elected for every citizen of India, whether one is a voter or not a voter. So that is why I feel that instead of these are the patchworks, we will say we will check our voter list, we will check our name. Why don't you check your name? You should do it. All these things are very easy to say, and they are very, I would say, active to say. Why should the people not do it? Why should they not be responsible? If they are not responsible, why should they vote? Why should they have the right to vote? No.
But
It,
Dr. Garg, do you believe that this voter swapping or the voter list swapping is becoming a
ye-
universal pattern throughout the country? Because we've seen it in Haryana, we've seen it in Maharashtra. There are cases now, several election petitions, and now Mamata Banerjee also claiming, and similar thing she said has happened in Delhi also.
You are right. I say candidly that it is happening because in Delhi, when I see the voter list, when I see that at the residences of some MPs, uh, earlier there were 3, 4, 5 votes. Now there are 40 votes, 30 votes, 34 votes. So a two-room house is having 20, 30 votes. So this shows, and so many addresses are from some particular party, from party offices they're going. So all these things are not. We are basically, my understanding over it is that we are not sticking to the rules which the election commission itself has is supposed to follow. There are forms, there is set procedure, and a very good procedure. Obviously, there is no defect in the procedure. It is only in the my name entered. There is a form number 6. Without that, I cannot get it entered. If I want to get a name deleted of somebody else, I have to give full address. I have to give an affidavit. I have to give my own voter number, and it means I have to be the voter of that booth, only particular booth. I cannot say that I will get the voters deleted from Bombay sitting in Chandigarh. So that way, that is form number 7. Then there is a procedure how this form is to be checked. there is a whole procedure that the a notice will be issued, it will be registered letter, and the receipt of the registered letter will be with the ECI or with the concerned officer. 15 days time will be given. Even then, if the respondent does not reply, even then the election commission official will go visit the place and then record the findings. Then after 1 week, the name will be deleted. There is another check. There is form number 9 and 10. Form number 9 tells that they have to record when was the who applied for it, when did she apply, when did the election commission conduct the inquiry, where did it conduct the inquiry, on which date it conducted the inquiry, what is the conclusion. So for each deletion or each addition, for each addition is form number 9, for each deletion it is form number 10. So if the form number 9 and 10 are made public by the EC, because transparency is our hallmark.
And
Instead of
normally,
EC,
I just want to ask you, you were talking about Form 9 and 10, but normally does
yes,
EC do that? Does Election Commission of India upload or reveal how many Form 9 and 10 have been filled up?
normally, no.
They don't do
Normally, it
it.
is not needed. They
Yeah.
tell only how many voters, the voter suchi list they do put. Sometimes they put the letters and all that. So many, because
This
lot
is
of work is there.
so, which
The
means that this is a gray area and this is being taken advantage of because Form 9 and 10 nobody is asking for, or if Election Commission is not revealing that, then this is something which should come out in the public domain then.
No, I would not say that it is not at all revealing. Maybe because I see when I see in some one state there is a different method of giving the data. In another state it is different because there so many people are involved. My question here is that we will repose our faith in EC only when the EC shows it is the duty of the EC to show these forms, not my duty to ask that you show me a form number 9 and form number. EC should come clean. EC should pass it. I will quote you one example, a very small example. I was the registrar of a university. Every time the MBBS entrance paper used to be leaked there. When I joined, I said it is my duty to prove that paper will not be breached. It is not the duty of the examinee or the public. It is my duty. Similarly, I feel it is the duty of the ECI to repose faith in the electorate, in the in the populace of this country, that we are conducting a fair and transparent, impartial election. For that, form number 9 and form number 10 in the current scenario. Earlier, there used to be very small alteration in the voter list in the summary revision. It is called the summary revision. In the summary revision, there used to be very small alteration. But now, because the alteration is very huge, so it is the duty of the EC, rather, it is a duty cast upon the EC to ensure its own impartiality, its own image in the populace and in the electorate and even in the administration that we are fair. So form number 9 and form number 10 should be automatically uploaded.
But all these questions are arising at a time when there are serious doubts about election commission's uh, transparency, and there is a feeling that election commission is not sharing enough to repose or put that kind of trust in the people. Uh, I don't know if election commission would be doing that or not. Nothing is proven yet. There are petitions in the various courts, and we do not know how election commission really is going to pursue this matter, but now the onus lies on the opposition parties, on the citizens. How will they do it now?
Now, since the we feel that the election commission is not doing it, and it is not only that we feel it, we are seeing it also. This is manifested that way. So here lies two three things. One is we have to go administratively and put up to the chief electoral officers of the states, to the election commission of India, about these asking for these A9 and 10 form, that it should be posted. So we should tell them that the mass change in the voter list. If I want to get at least the deletion, addition will be by individual. A deletion, more than one. Deletion should not be allowed by one person. And deletion should not be allowed by the political parties because they have a vested interest. It is only an individual and his own address as is given in the form number 7, though now they have changed the form number 7. I have not found any amendment in that, but still they have changed that there's no need of the address. And they will say, no, no, epic number is there. So from there we can trace the address. So at least who checks it? So many changes are there. If I quote one example, only small example of Delhi, 77,000 votes are 76,364 votes are increased within 10 days. 7th of January, it is a notification, and 17th of January. So in 10 days, if such a huge number is changed, it means there is a colossal amount of change. So that has to, the election commission has to tell it. If the election commission does not tell it, we should ask for it. A one individual should not be allowed to do. Addresses should be verified. The procedure should be public. It is written. It is not. We are not asking for moon. It is not a rocket science. We are asking for the transparency of the procedures which the ECI has itself laid, or the statute of the country has laid, or the law of the country has laid, or the
Right.
constitution of the India
No,
has
but
laid down. So
in
we are
case
asking for one. Yeah.
But in case if the election commission is not doing enough to repose that faith, and they're not giving any answers as far as the electoral rolls are concerned, recently we found that Congress leader Randeep Surjewala had filed a petition, and election commission's counsel told the Delhi High Court that they will take 3 months to reply. Now, why will they take 3 months to reply as far as the voter list is concerned? Is it such a difficult job? Because inside the court, election commission's counsel said there's a huge logistical nightmare to give a voter list from 2009 to 2024.
My mind, this itself shows that the ECI is not ready to
Hmm.
give the data. The data is in the soft copy. They can give a certified soft copy in the CD. These days, the data transfer is billions of bytes of data can be transferred just on a blink of an eye. So it is a, the only thing is a certification. They should issue a soft copy. Now the soft copies are admissible even in the courts. So they should give the soft copies. Soft copies they have. They put it on their website. Why should they take so much time? Say I have 20 lakh students who have appeared in the examination. If somebody asks me, okay, give me the total list, I can give it in 5 minutes because the whole data is there. I will say, okay. Look, yeah. So this is not difficult. That rather raises the question, raises the doubts in our minds. That is election. Why election commission is doing like that? Election commission will be fair and be okay. You take it.
But
So
when
this
this
is
matter, no, but when this matter is probed, should the role of these agencies like Association for Billion Minds, India 360, now these are various agencies which Mamata Banerjee has alleged are doing this job, or they've been hired by BJP to do this job. Is it time now to check exactly what these agencies are also doing?
to my mind, if an agency is a private body, if somebody asks you change his name and he does not tell it is a voter list, how can we hold the agency? It means the agency should not work. I go and I tell, okay, these are my clients. You put it in this list. You delete these. I don't tell it is a voter list. This one. Two. If it is clear, then it is a connivance. One is there. So agencies have their own job, but still, whatever we can do with them, we should try to do. But to my mind, to maintain democracy, when this question, the last question which you have asked me, basically, the democracy resides, develops on 4Ds. One, dialogue. So in this case, we should establish dialogue with the election commission. Okay, look here, this is happening. We should give in writing and all that. Then difference of opinion. If the election commission says no, this is like this, we should say no, we differ. After difference of opinion, we say dissent, as Rahul Gandhi has done it in the appointment of election, uh, chief election commission of India. Okay, no. I differ in writing. I give the cogent reasons for it. And then there is a dissidence. So then dissidence has to be, dissidence means we will hold protests, we will hold rallies, we will hold press conferences and all that. That is a dissidence. So dialogue, difference of opinion, dissent and dissidence. But before going to dissidence, we should not lose our weapons of dialogue.
Right. No, but the political parties have used dialogue also. I remember after each election, there has been a Congress delegation which has gone to the election commission. They've asked answers, they've written applications, they haven't got good replies or the logical replies which could really have some meaning. And my last question now to you is that. Is voter list manipulation the most important component of electoral democracy malfunctioning right now? Because earlier there have been allegations that the EVM has been manipulated or EVM has been tampered. Now suddenly we find out that the new narrative regarding the electoral malfunctioning is this voter list. How big is this voter list manipulation, and is it now becoming rampant across the country?
Now, first thing is, I will say, even if the dialogue earlier has failed, we should not shun the dialogue. We have to re-enter it, enter
All
and
right.
re-enter. Dialogue is a must. Two, when we say it is not today, I am saying 3 4 months earlier, Mr. Pracha was here. We were holding a press conference. So there, at that time, it was only EVM issue. I said, if the ECI is changing the voter list, if ECI is not sticking to the fairness, the EVM is a part of it. So here it is not only the EVM or only the voter list. It is both. So we have to attack. We cannot put bias one against the other or one for the other. Both methodology are there, and there are many others also. Everybody knows the not taking any action on communal propaganda, on the propaganda which is banned, which is not, I will say, which is obnoxious rather. No action is taken. But these two factors, alteration of the voter list and the I would say this whatever we call it EVM, because it is very easy to do manipulatory things at a large scale with the modern technology. And EVM is a part of the technology, and the
Right.
alteration of the voter list, which Mamata Banerjee is saying, is also a part of the technology.
Hmm.
It is not that you are writing just like a manim, the accountant. You are doing it just by click of mouse.
Right.
So that is my point, that we have to see, we have to demand somewhere, even in the houses of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, that there should be transparency. We should not, instead of blaming one party or the other party, we should say, hey, look here, let us save our democracy, and we can save the democracy only by a transparent and fair elections and the electoral rolls as per the ECI's own admission are the fundamental foundation stone of that fair election.
All right, so we'll have to wait and watch how things unfold. But there's a big allegation which has been made by Mamata Banerjee that there is an agency which has been hired by BJP to swap voters of Bengal with other states from that of Haryana, Gujarat, and several other states which she has named. And she has also said that if she can sit on a protest for 26 days when Nandigram was the issue, then she can also protest outside election commission, though it's not very clear whether these protests will happen in Delhi or in Calcutta, but we'll have to wait and watch how things unfold. But this does look like a scary scenario where voter lists are being manipulated, names are added, deleted at maybe the ruling party's whims and fancies. So how does this issue really unfold? We'll have to wait and watch. Thank you so much, Dr. Garg, for joining on the Federal. Thank you, sir. Thank you.